out of Colossians 1:16. And at the end of Colossians 1:16, it says, all things were created by him and for him. Now, this is speaking of Jesus Christ, and that all of us and all things in the world were created by him and for him. Now, if you think God doesn't own everything, remember what it says in Psalms, for the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein. And as I was thinking on that verse, it brought me to the term intellectual property. This is a property that is meaning that someone has designed this, created it, and they're using it for their own benefit. Now, understand something. We are God's spiritual intellectual property. We were made by him and for him. This means that God himself has a purpose and a plan for our life. Now, just like in the natural, when someone does copyright infringement, that means they're taking someone else's idea or someone else's creation or design and using it for their own gain without the permission of the person who actually created it. So if the enemy isn't working in anyone's life, number one, he doesn't have permission to control our life. That's why Christ died, to destroy him. That's why Christ created us for his pleasure and for his glory. So if the enemy's using a person, this simply means that he's committing an infringement. He's using something that belongs to God. And so God wants us to make sure that we're not allowing the enemy to use us. Don't allow the enemy to use you in your marriage, in your friendship, in the church to bring division. Don't allow the enemy to use us in any kind of way because we were made by Christ and for Christ. So therefore, we are his spiritual intellectual property. Remember now, I'm only using that term as an example, but the Bible does say we have been bought with a price. Therefore, glorify God in our body and our spirit, which are God's. And so we know our body is for him and not for the world. So always remember that we belong to Christ and he made us and fashioned us for his glory. If you lack peace today, God created you to have peace. If you're struggling with something, God created us to have victory. If we have mind battles, God created us to have power, love, and a sound mind. So our answer is in God. He has created us. He knows how to, in the natural, when a viruses or ransomware gets into a system, it corrupts it. And someone a specialist can come in and get those things out. Understand, when the enemy has invaded our minds and our thoughts, God has the power to help us get the enemy out of our thoughts. So God bless you today.